So the next time that I used it was actually yesterday. I shouldn't say days because this video is going up like a week from now. Hey guys, so today I have for you a review actually of the September Petit Vour box. I didn't do an unboxing this month because I thought I would just do a review of the products instead, which it actually is better because it gives me the chance to actually use the products instead of just, you know, saying here's what it is. But I do need something to help me go through the samples that I do have, so I think this is a good way to help me do that. So I have used these products all at least once, most more than that, and I will get to this in a few minutes. So this was what came in the box this month. So we have 4 different products this month. So I will start with the Vour Feed Your Ends Leave-In Conditioner Spray. I've used this 3 times. Usually what I do after I get out of the shower, after I've washed my hair, is I'll spray in the Desert Essence coconut hair defrizzer heat tamer thing, and then I'll smooth in my Andalou Naturals leave-in conditioner. So while I've tested this, I've only just used this spray. So I've used this the last 3 times that I showered. I just sprayed this in my hair and used nothing else because I wanted to see how it worked. So this is the 2-ounce size. The full size actually of this is the 8-ounce. It's 8 ounces and it retails for $26.40 on the Vour website. So this is a little bit pricey for a leave-in conditioner spray, at least for me. But this says it is heat protection, it is 100% vegan, free of gluten, alcohol, parabens, sulfates, and cruelty. And then it says to protect from heat and add shine, spray on damp ends in even sections, then blow dry in style. When using to detangle, use all over damp hair, including ends. So I did spray this actually all over my hair, not just on my ends, because that's what I usually do with a leave-in conditioner, or what I usually do with anything that I put in my hair. I spray it everywhere. But I did concentrate it on my ends because my ends do get pretty damaged. So I do like this stuff. I think it works pretty well. The first time I used it, I don't know if it was because I used something new beforehand in the shower. It was like a new leave-in conditioner that I'd never used before, or a new mask that I'd never used before. But the first time I used this, my hair felt really like stiff and not shiny and not soft. So I don't know if it was the mask that I tried to use, maybe it just didn't work well for me, but I thought it was this. So then I was nervous to use it a second time because I didn't want my hair to feel like that again. But the second time I used it, I actually used it after an oil treatment, so my hair was ridiculously soft. And I think this helped keep it soft. And then the third time I used it, which was yesterday, I didn't use any hair mask, I didn't use any hair oils. It was just this after washing my hair, and it still made my hair really soft and manageable. It seemed to detangle my hair pretty well, so I like this. I don't know that I would actually go out and buy the full size of this, especially because the full size is $27, and I use this. I don't feel like does anything differently than the system I currently use, which is about $10 cheaper than that put together. And especially because when I've used this 3 times and it's already like down to here somewhere, so I do have to use a lot because my hair is really long. So I do like this, but I don't think I would buy a full size of it just because I have something that works just as good for less. But I do like it. It smells really good and it works really well. So maybe this would be something for somebody else would like it enough if they don't have something that they use currently. But I liked it, but not enough to go out and buy the full size. So the next thing I have is the Root Science RS Face Scrub. So this, it says it's a weekly facial exfoliant for all skin types. The full size of this is, I think, 3.8 ounces, and it's $40, I believe, on the website. I'll correct myself somewhere if I'm wrong. I've used this twice. The first time I used it, so the way that they say to use this is to put about a teaspoon of powder in your hand, and then to activate it, to use just some water to activate it, and then you scrub it on your face. So I did it just like that the first time, and it was kind of harsh. It hurt my face a little bit to scrub it on because there are some bigger pieces of stuff in here. Whatever the powders or the plant matter or whatever's in here was a little bit harsh for me, and I had actually commented that on somebody's picture on Instagram, and Root Science had seen that, so they told me that the next time I try it to pump in some facial oil, and it should help with the harshness of the scrub. So the next time that I use this, I actually use it in the shower, and I did add in 2 pumps of a facial oil that I have, and I mixed that and then I used that on my face, and it did work a lot better that way. It made my skin really like glowy and soft, and I didn't feel that it was overly harsh or it overly exfoliated my face. It was a really nice scrub. It smells sort of interesting. It smells like, I think it's sort of like a spearminty, I want to say like something minty in here. I'm not exactly sure what all is in here, but I like it. It is pretty pricey for a face scrub, and I do have scrubs that I like just as much as this. The same with the leave-in hair conditioner. I don't think that I like this enough to spend the $40 when I have stuff that works just as well that's cheaper, but this is actually, it's nice to use like as a weekly special sort of facial exfoliant, especially with the facial oil in it. It actually helps it feel a lot nicer. So I don't know, I was hoping that I would get the face mask because, you know, I love face masks, so I might have to try the face mask out at some point. It'll probably be a long ways on because I've got a lot of face masks I need to go through, as you know, but this was nice, but probably not nice enough to spend $40 on, but I did like it. So the next thing I've got here is the Aloe tinted lip butter, and we did get a regular chapstick or a regular lip balm of the Aloe brand in a Petit Vour box. I think it was December because it was my very first box, and I really liked the untinted lip balm version of this. So we got the tinted version of this, and I've actually got it on today. I'm trying not to put too much on because it pulls really pink. It looks really pigmented on me. And I have worn this in one of my other videos before. I think I wore this in I can't remember what video. If I remember what video it is, I'll link it down below. But I did wear this in one of my videos because I was trying it out, and I did sheer it out more in that video, but I've got it a little bit heavier here just so you could really see the color, but I'm not crazy about how look at, like, this is really pink for me. Especially with this eye that I've got going on, it's a little too pink. It's nice. It has a little bit of a weird smell. I'm guessing it's from the alkanet root extract, which is what causes the color. The one thing that I will say about this that I am actually kind of annoyed about is the amount of product that's in here. Just randomly, I decided to roll it all the way down just to see how far it actually went. This tube is only half full. You can't really see it in there, and I don't know that I could get a picture that will you know, help you see it well enough. But when you roll this all the way down, there's only half of a tube of product in here, and that, frankly, that kind of annoys me. I thought this was a full-size product, and I hope that if you bought this on the website as a full-size, that you get a full tube in here. I'm not sure if that they just filled it only halfway because it's the Petit Vour box, or that this is the actual amount that you actually get in here. So that kind of annoyed me. But I mean, frankly, I'll probably never go through this entire thing anyway, or if I do, it'll take me a really long time, even with it half full. But still, I mean, I think this was supposed to be a full-size product because I think the eyeshadow that we also got and but I think this was supposed to be the full size of this. I hope I'm wrong, but if this is the full size, I feel like you're getting a cheap deal, especially if it's only half full. So that annoys me about this. I don't know that I would, you know, again, I don't know that I would buy this on my own. Maybe if I really came to love it, but for me, this, I mean, I don't wear a lot of lip products anyway, and this is really pink, but this does actually look nice when I'm not wearing, you know, this, which I will get to right now. So that is the last product in here, is the full-size mineral eyeshadow from Lily Lolo in the shade Sidewalk. This, I guess, there was a variety of colors that people could have gotten, and I happened to get like this sort of matte blue-gray color. I've got it swatched right here. Hopefully you can see it. You can build it up to be really dark, and what I've done with it today, because I wanted to wear it just so you could sort of get an idea of, you know, but I'm not very good with eye makeup, so it's debatable how well this looks. So I've got this actually in the crease right now. So I wore this only in the crease just to sort of darken it up, and then I've got two different colors on top of it because the other two colors that I wore are sort of more sheer, so this was actually sort of like a good base for those sheer colors to actually pick up those colors better. For me, this isn't something that I would wear often. Like, I don't know that you'll ever see me like this, or if it is, it's probably once every 3 months or 4 months or whatever. This isn't something I do normally. I don't know if I would leave the house in makeup like this unless I'm going to some sort of like event, which hardly ever happens. The last time I had an event was my sister's wedding in April, and I had somebody do my makeup for that. And I guess it was sort of like dramatic like this, but it was like in the brownie neutral color range. I've never worn blue, gray, smoky eye out of the house. So I've also got the All Natural Face Diva Stick Kohl eyeliner in my waterline and tightlined, and then I've also got the Honeybee Gardens Smoking Gun eyeliner on my top line, and then I'm just wearing the Pacifica dark brown mascara. So I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I guess I kind of like it, but I don't, because I don't wear eye makeup often enough. I don't know how well this actually looks on my face. You guys tell me. Just don't be mean. I mean, if it looks bad, just don't be mean about it, but I don't know. This is what I came up with because I wanted to actually show the product and see how I felt about it. I don't know if it was just the primer that I used, but this sort of went on a little bit strange at first. Like it caught on like the folds of my eye. I don't know if you could figure out what I'm talking about, but it sort of like dragged a little bit when I was going like this. So I had to blend it for a really long time so it would be smooth. So I don't know if that was the eyeshadow itself or if it was the primer. I mean, it feels pretty smooth here when I swatched it on my hand. It felt pretty smooth. So maybe just because like my eye area is more, you know, like wrinkly or foldy or whatever, it catches a little bit more because my eye area just is that way. So I don't know. I mean, I like it. I wished I would have gotten like a different color, sort of like a shimmery white color would have been nice, or something more wearable for me, because this isn't something I'll use often, if ever, again. So yeah, I mean, I can't really knock the eyeshadow too much just because it's probably just the color that doesn't work well for me, or at least in my mind doesn't work well for me. So overall, I do like the products in this month's box. Everything was nice. I do like everything. There isn't anything in here that I feel like I need to run out and grab a full size of anything, really. And that happens. Like, there are months when I don't feel like I need to grab a full size of anything. There have only really been a couple of products that I've really felt that really work well for me and I need the full sizes of. So I would say that I really like this box. Every month I really like the Petit Vour boxes, so I don't want you to get the impression that I don't like the stuff that's in here. I like the stuff that's in here. It's just not stuff that I would want to buy full sizes of because of their price, or because I have something else that works just as well for me and is at a more reasonable price range. So I love all the stuff in here. All the stuff in here is really good, and I'm sure somebody out there is going to love it enough to go buy the full size of it, but just there's nothing in here. I feel like a broken record now, but you know, I just want to get the point across that I love the stuff, but not enough to, you know, buy it. Okay, you've heard me talk about that enough, so I probably just need to go eat lunch because I haven't eaten breakfast yet, and it is now, what time is it? It is 3 o'clock and I have not eaten a single thing today, so I probably should get on that because that's probably half my problem. So I think I'm going to keep doing these reviews from now on instead of doing the unboxings, because it will give me a chance to actually use the stuff instead of just talking about it and then tossing it in my drawer because I don't have a reason to use it. So this will actually help me get rid of probably some of the samples that I've got hanging around and will continue to accumulate through this box. So I hope that you liked this review, because I'm going to continue to do them. Let me know what you think. If you've tried any of these products, how you felt about them, how did you feel about your Petit Vour box this month? I really want to know. So I will see you in my next video. Bye. So here's a little close-up of my eye action today. I don't know. You can see all my pores too.